Talk?
In Fire Talk.
Okay.
I'm sending it out on Twitter if you have your thing with you as well. Hi, guys. I'm Ellen Sutter of ESP Presents. In a moment, we'll have Tucker Casavona. We're going to talk about corneal eye tissue transplantation. So stay tuned. It'll be coming up real soon, guys. So, guys, just in a moment, I'm Ellen Sutter of ESP Presents. Coming up, we'll have Casavona, Tucker Casavona. And I'll send the link out on Facebook as well, just in case he does not see that one.
Appreciate it, because I'm scared to come up on.
Okay, that's coming out right now. I'm just sending that out. You should see that in a moment. So it'll be coming on in a moment, guys. Live chat. Hello, everyone, and those that are viewing on. I see that there's 3 people looking on. Soon we'll have Tucker Casavona coming in, and we'll have a nice chat.
Here we go. I found it. Subscribe.
Okay. Yep. Subscribe. I see you. I see you just. Yep. I see you just subscribed to my channel, and I'll invite you in as soon as I'm going to press share screen.
I see you. I'm going to put you on speaker.
Okay. Okay, try again. I'm going to turn you off of this. Okay, I'm going to look in here, see if I see you here. Okay, that took me somewhere. Okay, I'm still here. I went away for a moment. You can see me? So, okay, but I cannot see you. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, see if I see you. I see you right there. I'm going to invite you in. You should be coming in soon. It says it's waiting. I invite you in. Coming up in 3, there's a countdown and it's loading. I can hear you through the phone right now, but you're loading up. You should be coming in pretty soon. It's loading.
Okay. Oh, hello. There I am. Hello, everybody.
There you go. Hi, everyone. We have here Tucker Casavona. Great topic here, guys. Glad you could come by, Tucker. And guys, this is just like our run-through chat, but we'll be coming on September 7th, and that'll be 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And guys, come on, join us. So this is going to be a really great topic. You're just going to get a sneak preview right now. So Tucker, on our chat we're going to have coming up pretty soon, we're going to talk about corneal eye tissue transplantation. So I'm going to ask you a quick question, and then we'll talk about it and visit it on the 7th. One of the questions I was asked, and if any of you guys on here have a question, feel free to, I'm going to put back on my chat side. And I don't know if you can see over there, there's a chat button. And I'm going to put that in there. And let me know if you can see that. You see those, you see that on the side? And so my question is, I was talking a little bit today, is there a, or any way or such thing as implanting the whole eyeball, a whole eyeball
I'm glad you asked that. First,
transplant?
Can you hear me? Okay. I can hear you just fine.
I can hear
my
you.
Headphones.
Can you hear me?
You cannot transplant an entire eye from one person to another. 90% of what we do at the Lions Medical Eye Bank is transplant the corneal tissue, which is the window to the eye, in the very front. It's about the same size as a thumbnail or maybe a contact lens. You can donate your entire eye if transplantation is not an option. Maybe you were ruled out for a medical reason. You were of an advanced age. Maybe you had a type of infection that would prevent you from transplanting a cornea to another being, a human being. But if you donate your whole eye, it can be used for research, educational purposes, training. There's programs right now in New Jersey. There's a company called Alcon. They're always looking for more effective, more efficient glaucoma treatment. And in order to come up with that, they need what we call a whole globe, which is the entire eye. So short answer, you cannot transplant one whole eye from one person to another, but you can donate your whole eye to further medical research.
Awesome. Wow. That is awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself, because I just kind of threw a question at you, and our audience, they may or may not know you. Tucker, tell us about you individually and about your position in the Lions.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Eye Bank.
Briefly, a little bit about myself. I came into eye banking through funeral service, of all things. I started in my original position. Somebody has to be the one that calls a family and lets them know that their loved one that they just lost can be a potential donor. It's completely up to them. We only offer them the option, and we answer all their questions. That's how I got into eye banking. Like I said, I started in funeral service, and you can imagine that being there for the bereaved is a very important part of approaching them about offering donation. I did that for a few years until we moved to a larger office, and we started having people come in and they wanted to see what we did. And we're like, we need to let the public know that we have an eye bank here in Norfolk, and we do incredible work. And who wants to stay late and give a tour? And I volunteered. I said, okay, I'll do it, but just this once. Well, that was 2009, and I've been doing it ever since. And it expanded into visiting hospitals and talking to their staff, because believe it or not, there is nobody in any hospital whose job it is to talk to a family about donation. But these are nurses. They care about their patients. They care about their families. They have questions. How come we can't talk about it? What do we do if someone comes up to us and asks about donation? That's where I come in, and I tell them, look, anybody comes to you, you tell them you'll get an expert on the phone, you give us a call. If you think somebody's talking about donation, call us. Maybe we'll approach them. It depends on the circumstances. But regardless, there's many, many, many good reasons why the same people providing healthcare and medicine and healing should not be the ones that approach and start discussing donation. In all of Virginia, the only people that talk about donation is a third party, whether it's a lead organ procurement organization, which in the state is LifeNet Health. They do practically everything but corneas. Or if it's cornea or eye donation, that falls on us. So that's my main responsibility. The fun part is getting to do shows like this. I love doing educational tours. I love doing presentations and coming and getting to talk to the community. which is part of my title. I should have started with that. I apologize. I am the Lions Medical Eye Bank of Eastern Virginia. I am their hospital and community education coordinator. And as far as what I do, I think I covered that pretty thoroughly.
Yes, yes. So, and since you mentioned about if someone is deceased, I want to go back there just a little bit. So the person is deceased. What is the conversation to even get the start on saying who approached who first? You probably talked about it a little bit. Do you approach them as the Lionsgate institution, if I may say, and say we're thinking about that? Or do you let the family come to you? Or what if the family does not come to you?
That's a very good question. In the state of Virginia, every time somebody passes in a hospital, the hospital is required by law, by the state law, to approach that organ procurement organization, the lead one, because in some states they have more than one. This one included. We have LifeNet, pretty much covers for organs and tissues all over Virginia. In Northern Virginia, there's another eye bank called the Old Dominion Eye Foundation. They do incredible work up there. And then in Southern Virginia, actually right out of Norfolk, we have the Lions Medical Eye Bank, which is where I am right now. The first thing we do is after we find out that patient has passed, and it's very important that people understand that until that person has already passed away, we don't even know they're in the hospital. They are on our radar in no capacity at all. So there's no conspiracy there. There's nobody, when being a donor, you will get the same exact medical care whether you're a donor or not, because we don't even know you're in the hospital until the worst has already happened. At that point, we look at the medical records because we are very sensitive to the fact that we are interfering with the grieving process. There's no way around it. We are hyper aware. So what we do is we try and leave as shallow a footprint as possible. And the first step to that is reviewing the medical records and either ruling that person in or out as a potential donor. If I'm just going to pick this as an example, sepsis. It's a blood-acquired infection. It's an infection throughout the bloodstream in the human body. It happens sometimes due to contact. It happens to people that are otherwise unhealthy. It's not uncommon in hospitals. It's something they look out for all the time. But if we look at the medical record for a patient who had just been referred to us and we know that they're septic, we know that they don't qualify for donation, we won't call that family. Because the worst thing in the world would be if we called them and then found out. And then we had to let them down after they wanted to donate. That being said, we do have a lot of questions. If anyone's ever donated blood, a lot of similar questions. We ask that when we touch base with that family after we've decided that due to the medical records they qualify, we have to ask some medical and social questions about their lifestyle, their certain records they might have. Everything from whether they have any homemade tattoos, which is a rule out for us because there's a danger of infection involved in that, to if they lived in Europe during a mad cow disease outbreak, to today, just a recent update is because of Zika concerns, if anyone's been in Miami over the past couple of weeks, we would have to rule them out as donors as well. And so we have to stay very, very current. Now, I want to just be very clear. None of the things that rule a patient out is a judgment about that person. It's all because of some sort of scientific medical evidence that there's a heightened risk factor. For example, the homemade tattoos, we're thinking about infections, we're thinking about hepatitis, even tuberculosis. And again, it's all based on the medicine. It's not based on any judgment of that person's character.
Wow. Hey, guys, we're going to come back with you. We're not going to give it all away. We thank you. According to this that I'm looking at, it says there's 13 people looking in and 3 on there. So, guys, if you're on there, do you want to come in the queue? Or if you have a few questions, I want to give you a little moment so that I can see you. Would you like to come in and ask a question? Omaria Fennell, thank you for coming in. Would you like to come in the queue, or you have any questions? If so, I can let you in. This is Tucker Casanova. I know we have a really great topic here. We're just doing a quick run through so he can get the feel. This is his first time on Fire Chat. Yay! Welcome to the Fire Chat.
It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. And you have a really good background. Let's see. Do you want to come in as a guest? I'll hit you in. And if they want to come in, I just gave a hit. And let's see, it says waiting for user. Omari Fennell, I think I said the name right. And we'll see if that person can come in. There's 11, 10, 9, 8. Let's just see. We'll see what's happening. Okay, look like they'll be able to.
I'm not sure.
Let's see what happened.
Looks like they didn't pick up. I just want to say real quick to everybody who's watching, I want to thank Ellen for inviting me, first of all. And second, take your time.
Yes, we will.
Think one of my favorite parts about doing what I do is when I get to answer hard questions. It means people are really thinking about this topic. They're thinking about how it relates to them and their family and their community. There is no such thing as a bad question. You're not going to embarrass me. Please ask. This is a sensitive topic, and the most important thing is to get the facts out there in how they affect you as a potential donor, as someone who may choose not to donate. So please take some careful consideration, and feel free to throw those questions at me either during the actual show or think of it ahead of time and have them in whatever capacity Ellen wants to set them up beforehand. I'm really looking forward to getting to the deep cuts of this topic. So again, I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, guys. If there's nothing else, and thank you, Omori. I hope I said your name right. And then you see my chat line. You can put some questions there. But guys, we'll be coming back again. Today was just a run through tester. And we have in our midst Tucker Casanova. Tell them again the name of your company, your organization.
You phrase it like that. We are a nonprofit. We are the Lions Medical Eye Bank of Eastern Virginia. We're out of Norfolk General Hospital, but they are more of our relationship is a landlord-leasee kind of relationship. And we provide and acquire and procure and test and screen corneal tissue for transplantation, not just here in Virginia, but around the world. And I'll get into more of how the tissue is distributed during our presentation or our interview or our show on September 7th.
Thank you, guys. On September 7th, y'all have to wait. And yes, tune in. And it's going to be September 7th, 9 a.m. to 10:30, 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And that's going to be Eastern Standard. So you guys come on. This will be our conversation. And if there's nothing else, do you have a website that they can go ahead
well,
and
at any time, if anyone is interested in
whatever?
more information about becoming a donor, go to donatelifevirginia.com or search Donate Life Virginia on Google. If you want to learn more about the iBank specifically, you can. We're online too. We have a website. It's lionsibank.org, or do a search for the Lions Medical Eye Bank of Eastern Virginia. And the one thing, but I might as well mention it now. If you're interested in becoming a donor, you don't have to wait till you get a new license. You can go online and register anytime, day or night. And it's very, very simple, very straightforward. Just so your personal information, and you'll be getting a confirmation, and then you'll be a donor. So thank you again. I'm looking forward to seeing you all September 7th. My office will be cleaner. It's kind of a staging area right now for some equipment we're moving around. But hopefully I'll have a brush and a clean office, and I'll take care of this mess.
No, you didn't.
Oh, thank you, Ellen.
Well, we'll see you again, Tucker, Mr. Casanova, and This is recorded, so you will see it shortly. Depends on how long it is. It comes up pretty fast. And this is our tester. You'll see it out on Facebook. And so thank you for joining us. Tucker Casavona. I'm Ellen Sudduth of ESP Presents, where we're bringing great shows, great authors, page turners your way. Join us again on Fire Talk. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye.